All right, guys, Coach Powers back here again with another video on the beautiful campus of Houston Christian High School. This time, we're going to go over our strength routine. It's just a general strength circuit that I like to give the kids here at Houston Christian that works on general strength with the lower body. We're going to do this circuit 2 days a week. Typically after our hard days, maybe our easy days. It just depends on what they have training, but I think for you guys, I have it set up on Tuesdays where you're going to do this strength routine Tuesdays and Fridays. But this is basically what that strength routine is, right? So you're going to start with a standard walking lunge, okay? So I'm going to start here at this line. As with the drills, measure out about 20-30 meters. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, just kind of guess. So if I'm looking at this, I'm going to go from this line to about the yellow triangles up here, as you can see, and I'll show you when I get down there. So a walking lunge is easy. You're going to start in a standing position. You're going to bring your knee up 90 degrees like we talked, and you're just going to reach out and come down. You want to make sure this knee is not touching the ground, and then you're going to come up, and when you come up, you want to drive this leg up, and you should feel your glute squeeze in the opposite leg. So it'll be a lot easier to see from this side. So I come down and then drive up. So you see how I'm driving this knee up. I'm staying straight, and my glute on this side is activating, and you should feel it squeeze. You want to try and maintain your balance too. This is also part of the exercise of holding that balance, and it'll strengthen these muscles at the same time. So bam, I come down, explode up, glute squeeze. That's what we want. If it takes you a while to regain your balance, that's fine. You want to take your time with these and make sure you're doing them correctly. Don't just rush through it and just do this. And you see how I'm just shaking all over the place? You want to make sure you're taking your time. Up, down, explode, down, explode. And you might see me wobble a little bit, but I'm regaining my balance. So now I have my balance. So now I can go down and come up, right? I hope that makes sense. So we would go to about this yellow triangle, and then you would do the same exercise back the way we came. So the next exercise is going to be a side lunge, okay? So you're going to start here, facing this direction, and you're going to bring this leg out, and you're going to lunge or squat straight down where you're at, and then you're going to bring this other leg through. So what it'll look like is I'm here, leg out, I squat straight down, and then bring this leg back to where they're touching. Lunge out, squat straight down, come up, bring this leg straight through. So that's the motion we want. So you're going to go down, and then you're going to face the same way on the way back, because you're going to go this way. So then we'll go back, bam, come up, bring the leg through, come out, squat, rise up, go to the next one. Again, you want to take your time with these and make sure you're doing the technique right. Weightlifting and training and all that stuff, it's about technique, guys. It doesn't matter how much weight you can hold up if you're not doing the exercise correctly. So we want to practice good technique and get the fundamentals down first. The next exercise is going to be a standard squat, right? So everybody should know what a standard squat is. Feet about shoulder width apart, and we're just going to go ahead and squat down like this and then come back up, right? Squat down, squat like this. Everything we're doing, you should be doing 10 total. So the lunges, walking back, the side lunges, down and back, you want to try and get 5, 5, 5, 5, and then these squats, you want to do 10 squats. The next exercise after that is going to be what we like to call sumo walks or crab walks. So you're going to get into a squat position, and you're going to walk side to side, kind of like a side lunge, right? So I'm getting into a squat position, and then I just want to start walking that direction, but facing this way. So you can see me walking into a squat. You want to stay in the squat position. As you might have saw, you're going to have a tendency to come up and rise up. Try to fight that. Try and stay in this squat position and just slowly go as you move along, right? This is going to hurt, but this is a very great exercise for lower body strength. make sure, like I said, you don't come up when you're doing it. So a lot of people who do this exercise, they'll come up like this and then they'll be stuck here. We don't want that. Remember, stay low, come up. Don't come up, don't come up. Stay low and stay that direction. So you'll go this direction and then you'll come back this way, just like this. You don't have to do this, it's just easier for me with balance. And you're gonna do that same thing. Measure about 20-30 yards and come back. The last exercise of this strength routine you wanna do is single leg squats. You can do these on a bench, you can do them in the air, standing still, whatever. I would recommend finding a bench or, you know, something. This curb is a little low. I wouldn't recommend the curb. You find like a table or a small bench or like a box, a small box that you can sit down on, preferably something about, you know, hip height or maybe a little lower, probably like right here is the ideal scenario where you want it. But a single leg squat is you're gonna balance on one leg, just squat down and then come back up, right? You can do it in the air just like this with this leg out and squat down and come back up. So you want to do about 10 on each leg, and that is our strength routine that we do with the kids here, general strength that I like to implement, and it's just simple but very effective. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next video.